the flooded streets of one of Brazil's most populated areas, survivors are doing what they can to escape the nightmare.
Até o último segundo, até o último momento que essas águas não abaixar, não vou
This man says until the water recedes, he'll keep driving his wheel loader to help transport people and their belongings as they await for rescue teams. Inside the urban area of Porto Alegre,
ali é minha casa, lá, ó. Bem lá onde que ele...
One family seeks refuge on an overpass, staring at their submerged home from a distance with very little left.
Fogão, comida, negócio escola, também material.
Brazil's authorities say at least 100 people are dead and more than 230,000 others are homeless. After heavy rain poured throughout the state of Rio Grande do Sul, flooding nearly 400 municipalities since last week. While rescue teams continue to navigate through the floodwaters, most of the area's population are left without much food, clean water, or electricity. And many animals are left stranded in buildings and on rooftops.
In Brazil, there are some calls being put out for international humanitarian appeals to provide aid through non-government organizations for the long-term recovery.
Meanwhile, state officials are dealing with blocked roads and halted air traffic. The city's main airport has lost much of its runways and services suspended.
With tens of thousands homeless and hundreds still remaining in the situation of search and rescue. So we could see a disaster response going on at least through the remainder of this week. And then we're looking at a recovery which will be taking potentially months, if not years.
Authorities are aiming to work fast as more rainfall is expected for today, threatening to extend the crisis. Some climate experts have linked the extreme rain to a heat wave caused by this year's El Nino, a weather phenomenon tied to the warming of the ocean's surface and moving into the eastern Pacific.
I don't really think it was El Nino. What's happening is that the ocean is really, really warm. So the ocean off of kind of Brazil is now probably about 3 degrees warmer than it usually is. And what a warm ocean does is that it allows more water to evaporate. And of course, if you can evaporate more water from the ocean, then when you have a cyclone come by, it can transport that water onshore.
Some experts maintain that global warming intensifies El Nino and its effects, leading to more unpredictable weather.
But the fact that the ocean has been this warm through the winter, frankly, in many places in the northern hemisphere, the ocean has remained warm throughout the whole winter. We don't really understand why.
And heading into tomorrow, rainfall is expected to ease up in the southern region of Brazil, but forecasters are anticipating more precipitation through the weekend.